I'm not going anywhere. No. We'd like to be seated.
Listen, young man, either you take a field trip outside, or I'm going to have to call the police.
You're going to call the police on me? Yes. Fine. As a matter of fact, I'll call them myself. Call police. And hoot.
Give me the phone. I have another call.
What?
I've had enough of this horsing around. Give me the phone back.
You touch me, I yell right. There's another phone around here somewhere. Find it.
Wonderful. A week for the future.
So cool.
Okay, Ferris, can we just let it go, please?
Please. Too far. You get busted.
A, you can never go too far. B, if I'm gonna get busted, it's not gonna be by a guy like that. Abe. That's for Abe. JT, bonjour.
Sausage King of Chicago.
Let me check the restaurant. Could you describe him for me, please?
Leather jacket.
White t-shirt, sweater vest.
Devastatingly handsome.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Ellie, have you seen this movie before?
I appreciate your understanding. Don't think so. It's understanding that makes it possible for people like us to tolerate a person like yourself.
Thank you.
Did you see the look on that guy's face when Ferris totally told him off?
I know, Ferris had everything under control.
Yeah. Just like communism!
Click.
And now let's hear from Janie Johnson to get a news update on President Reagan's foreign policy.
Thank you, Marcia. As we know, the Iran hostage situation, which the hostages were released on the day of President Reagan's inauguration, was a wonderful event. After a year of captivity, seeing those soldiers return to their homes.
Yes, Janie, it was a beautiful thing.
Well, it seems that that triumph may soon be overshadowed by a reinvigoration of the Cold War with the Soviet Union, whom Reagan has labeled the evil empire. It seems that the race with the potential to destroy the whole world, leaving only cockroaches in our stead to be the dominant species, who will soon react from the nuclear radiation and turn into huge super beings, who must then choose between democracy or the evil that is communism, while at the same time racing to develop the most deadly brand of insecticide. It seems that arms race is continuing, but I'm just saying.
Yes. Well, thank you, Hannah. And now from El Salvador, Hannah Hansen.
Yes, thank you, Marshall. That is correct. I am here in El Salvador, where the U.S. is currently setting up a pro-American government in response to the revolution in Nicaragua, where anti-American Sandinistas have overthrown the previous government. At this time, further action remains unclear.
Thank you, Hannah. There's obviously a lot of tension on current foreign relations. Speaking of tension, many viewers are probably wondering if the weather will be nice enough to have that outdoor barbecue.
Click. That cockroach lady kind of scared me. Do you think we're gonna get like blown up or something?
I don't know. But I mean, there's like 5 bajillion bomb shelters built in the 50s and we just hide them.
True, those bomb shelters are so totally Mondo.
For sure. Do you want to check out some more news?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Click.
Today, Wall Street witnessed the largest one-day stock market crash in history. The crash has affected markets on a global scale, and the entire world is shocked. U.S. stocks dropped 22.6%, losing about $500 million. Other countries are suffering even more dramatically, with Australia and Hong Kong dropping 41.8% and 45.8% respectively, and New Zealand losing a whopping 60%. No one is sure for the cause of this dramatic drop, but it will soon be a long and difficult road to recovery for the stock market. The U.S. may be in for even more financial trouble due to President Reagan's supply-side economic policies. His attempts to stimulate the economy by lowering taxes haven't been working out lately, and the U.S. Treasury is building up quite a large deficit. Such a decline in the economy may mean budget cuts for federal programs, especially those for social welfare.
Click.
Peaceful day here, but how are things going with the Cold War?
Thank you, Marcia. Relations with the Soviet Union are looking good. Reagan has met with the Soviet Union leader Gorbachev through several so-called summit meetings. And the question we must now ask ourselves is, could the Cold War, which has stretched on for decades, finally be near an end?
That is a good question, Jamie. A good question indeed. And now something pretty controversial that's been making nationwide headlines. Hannah, let's get an update on the Iran-Contra episode.
Thanks again, Marcia. Last we heard, Congress had refused to give President Reagan the resources needed to help the Contras in Nicaragua. It has recently been uncovered that firearms were sold to Iran, and the money from that sale was used to fund those said Contras. Many are enraged that Reagan not only violated Congress's ban on providing military aid, but that he went back on his promise not to help terrorists. Marcia?
Yes, Hannah, thank you.
Oh man, this TV is getting weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Should I push next?
I wish they had better technology, you know?
In the 80s, they only came out with computers.
And betas.
Yeah,
And VCRs, too.
those were pretty cool.
My friend Amy got a new VCR. It's pretty sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll come out with anything better than VCRs?
Psh, never. How could you top that?
So you're getting tired of lettuce and tomato hamburgers in this town that don't quite make it? Yeah! You see, the just once you like your hamburger hot and your lettuce and tomato cool and crisp all at the same time? Yeah! Well, I say, you got it. McDonald's with lettuce and tomato hamburger. The McDonald's. Well, I've had the beef on the hot side and the hot. DLT. Delicious tomato on the cool side. Stay cool. Stays cool. DLT. Cool crisp. The beef stays hot. The cool stays crisp. Put it together, you can't resist. The hottest taste. The coolest dish. Keep it hot, hot. Keep it cool, cool. DLT. DLT. Cool crisp LT. It's a good time. It's for a great taste. The best taste. Lettuce and tomato hamburger. Ever.
We interrupt your current program to present this very exciting breaking news. From the field, here's Sally Salisbury.
Thank you, Marcia. Yes, we have some very exciting news today. Recently, many European countries have been throwing off the yoke of communism, and now it's official that the Berlin Wall has been torn down. It really is the perfect symbolic ending to this Cold War, and it's really difficult to find the words to describe such a wonderful event. But we're going to interview this random citizen and ask them to do so anyway. Random citizen, what do you have to say about this?
Oh my gosh.
Back to you, Marcia.
More perfect words to describe the situation I cannot find.
Click.
You know what's the Cosby Show?
For sure, I watch it every Thursday night.
Man, I wish my family were like the Huxtables. How cool would it be to have a radical sister like Denise? Her clothes are always mega slam.
Oh, I know. And Kate Huxtable is so totally legit. He's the coolest dad ever.
Dude, the Huxtables are so different than any other black family on TV, like the Jeffersons or the Evans from Good Times.
Yeah, I heard the producers hired a psychiatrist just to give expert opinions to break down the negative black stereotypes on TV. For sure.
Oh my gosh, I bet that's true. Man, but I really just love watching the shows and...
Oh, for sure. It's like the best ever.
I love this show. I love it how they always bring like stars onto the show, you know, like black celebrities and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at that time they had Stevie Wonder. That was so rad.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool to the max. Oh. But oh my gosh, okay, I really love it how it totally shows the racial reconciliation and everything. And
Yeah.